Good YouTubing, everybody. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this review of Superman Action Comics by McFarlane Toys, which is available at Walmart, and if you can get your hands on it anywhere else, good luck to you. But guys, let me know something in the comments. So far, McFarlane Toys have made a lot of Supermans this year. Which one is your favorite one? Let me know what your favorite Superman so far that he's made of the year 2024. Let me know. But right now, let's go ahead and roll them off the stand and let's get started. Okay, for the packaging, not gonna waste too much time. We've seen this before, but if not, there you have it. You see the DC Multiverse packaging, traditional by McFarlane Toys, the action figure inside the bubble. You see the trading card in the back. Also, that fantastic McFarlane stand. You got it? And if you flip it over to the back side, you'll have the trading card in a blown up fashion with the Superman Action Comics on the corner there, McFarlane Toys, right? So not too much to the package, and there you go. Okay, not getting much into it, but there you go with the stuff inside. Of course, you have that fantastic blue artwork by McFarlane Toys. You can even stand in one in Comic-Con, but there you see the stand there, the big plastic stand, kind of the air poses, right? And then the trading card itself, which I keep in the plastic. If I do want to check out the bio, I just look online and check it out. But there you go. Okay, so let's scale them up. We'll start with Supergirl there. All right. How's it going, Superman? Right? And we'll throw in Batman. Okay. And you know, with this, all these molds, they have kind of the same mold. You see Superman's a little bit bigger, but they have that same mold because they stand funny. Those legs in the back, they poke out a lot. They're very hard to pose with. Very hard. But you see how they look right there? They're looking pretty decent, I think, but you get the scale. But let's go ahead and throw the big guy in there just to add a touch. And you know who he is. Yeah, there he is. Okay. All right, you see the scale and you get the idea. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the appearance. All right, so I looked them up on the comments. He does have them looking pretty good. I was looking at the belts, how they have the belt on the comics. He does have the yellow going across, and then you see the loops there are red. But sometimes you look at some of the comics, because they change a little bit, they'll have that, it's weird, the belt goes inside the red and comes out the red. It's woven different. It's weird. I could show some pictures and show you that, but let's start with this appearance. We'll start with the head first. If you know anything about the Action Comics, you're always going to get that, I wouldn't say Christopher Reeves looks, but it is. But this is kind of, I think it's before him or right during this time. But you see that hair always has that slick back with the comb, then that little swoosh in the middle there, right? There you go. You see the black on top of the head, and it's quite shiny, as you can see it. I have a lot of lighting here, so you see that shine going all the way across, like he has gel in his hair. Now, that's not how he looked in the comics, but that's how this figure is having it with that shine. Even away from the light, it's still shiny. Okay, you see it. All right, we know Superman has the jawed, chiseled face, right? There you go. You see that? Nicely done there. You see the sculpting on the chin, cheeks to the ear, right? All the way to the mouth. Decent nose. Crease by the nose. And if you're looking at the eyes, you see that. And the eyebrows, right? So the sculpting on it looks pretty good. And the paint, even with the little bit of red on the cheeks, looks great as well. So that's not bad. The ears could be a little better. If you're looking at this ear, this ear looked like he's been wrestling right there. Yeah, that's a terrible job. I don't care if you think or not. I think this is a terrible job. Let me know in the comments if you think that looks good. It doesn't. This side, okay. So look at this side, right? You're seeing that. Now check out this side. Cauliflower. Okay, so on the head, great. Neck, you see it. All right, where the cape would be covering, that would be the neck area. That's cool too. Not bad. All right, so we know the figure is all blue over this mold that I think we've seen before. The fact that I say what we've seen before because I can tell by the posing of the legs, how they work, how they stick out. You see how that calf sticks out? A lot of them figures that stick out like that with those calf with the funny rockers at the bottom, that stuff makes it hard for posing. and I've seen this before, but he looks a little smaller than like opposed to the Batman, Detective Batman I showed you there, with the same articulation and everything else, but he's a tad bit smaller, right? Okay, so falling off here, let's go back to it. Look at the chest. You see the S on his chest. That is nothing new to us. Very basic. I don't know if this blue that they're using on the figure here, I do like that it covers up the joints, but I'm not sure if that's the correct blue. Is it lighter or is it darker? I'm not quite sure, because this is getting more of that dark effect slash metallic, but it's not. But there you go. You see what I'm saying. So I don't know if it's that off blue that he usually wears from the old times, but that's what we got. Okay, you see the abs there in the suit, muscles, not too bulky. I don't know how bulky was in the comics back then, but I know they weren't. Okay, there goes your diaper. This is supposed to be correct with the yellow and the red belt loops. Sometimes it looks like the belt is woven in the big diaper instead of belt loops, but this is what we have here, right? You see the legs, nothing new there. You just have minor muscle sculpting there, blue, right? And the boots are pretty basic. You have a little design here, design it up, carve it up, and paint it. Now, what's ugly to me is these them latches at the bottom on rockers is terrible. I mean, that makes the figure look terrible, and I'm telling you, it's hard to put them in poses because these have to be really flat and everything has to be right on. This is a bad figure mold for articulation for sure. Very bad. I mean, it has great joints, but it just looks terrible. Okay, but what I do for myself, I do like about it, it's great coloring. But this is awesome. On the back of this cape, you're getting that traditional Superman logo in the yellow. Really cool. That's cool stuff. Also, they broke out with the wire, right? You got the wiring in there. Great. We should always have wiring in capes anyway, right? Okay, so that's good. So that's really great for posing. Okay, so let's look at the fist, because we didn't look at the we looked at the hands earlier. Let's check out the fist because they are a little different. So on this one, you have him actually holding something. Wow, holding something. So that means he should have another accessory, right? Right? Not having that, right? So why does he have the open hand, and what is he gonna hold in this package? Nothing, because there's no accessories. His other hand? No. And there goes the other fist, punch hand right there. They're all basic, plain, and terrible looking to me. Okay? All right, so you see the figure here? That's gonna do it for the appearance. Okay, so let's give him a measure. We'll start with the inches. Okay, he's right at 7 inches. And we'll go to the centimeter side, and that should put him right under 18 centimeters. That's where he's at, and that's where he's standing. Okay, so let's take a look at the accessories. Well, to me, a pair of hands is not accessories. You could call that if you like. I think when you add weapons to a figure that and stuff like that with the pair of hands, those are accessories. Guns, whatever what might be, you know, kryptonite sword, kryptonite spear, something of that nature. I know this is him from the Action Comics. I looked him up. It wasn't a lot of weapons in his hands, but give us something more than a pair of hands or extra hands, maybe 3 or 4 more pair. But enough with that. So let's check out the hands that we're given. Here we go. All right, there it is. That's what we got. Nice sloppy hand there, right? Your left hand. That's sloppy, right? Is it great or is it sloppy? Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Okay, look at the palm. What do you think about that? Good? That's your opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Okay, so let's take a look at the other hand. Mr. Right. Okay, let's take a look at that thumb. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Still got the cuts from production. Nice. And let's look at these fingers. Wow. Not that great at all, right? I know you agree with me. Agree. This is not that great. Palm of the hand. Got a little bit of nice palm, right? There you go. But there you have it. So, not great on the accessories, but that'll do it. Okay, so let's check out the points of articulation, the POA. We'll start with the head first. Head movements on a ball and socket. If I could take it off so you can see it here. If it comes off without breaking. I'm not having that. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. So on a ball and socket, so you do have your rotations. That's not going to be a problem. Minor tilts is good. Downs. ups. Great. So that's all you really need when it comes to that. Okay. All right. We know the cape is soft goods, and we do have the wiring inside the cape. Superman, come on. Okay, we got that, right? So let's go to the arms. Arms do have their latches, and they rotate inside the arm there. So you have the ball and socket. You do have rotating biceps. Nothing new there. And you do have a joint. It's kind of funny how it's carved into that U shape. Okay, don't know why, but you have that, but it's not going to be your traditional double joint, right? So let's carve a U shape and then put it to a 90 degree. Why? Don't know. McFarlane, we don't know why you did that. Just stick with the double joints and we'll be done with that, right? Okay, rotating fist, of course, because they're interchangeable. And we do have this. It's not a latch in the fist. It's that weird ball movement, just like the feet, to make the fist move, right? I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that at all. And that's the same on both sides. So let's go down to the midsection. Midsection is cut through by the lower chest here, sternum area if you call it. And it does have rotating motions there, as much as you need it to be to turn them around, right? And then you do have rotations by the belt here, right? There you go. That's good. Let's go for the legs. I told you that I call these click flies, because if you see those little indentions, yes, those are click flies, because when you click it, he flies, right? Click flies. Okay, we got that. And we do have the double jointed knees, right? Why not have that in the arms? Not some U shape. Just why do it different? So there you are, 90 degree and all the way in. Yes, great. Why didn't we do that with the arm? Okay, there we are. So you see that there, that works on both sides. Let's go to this footwork, which I cannot stand. You see that it has the rocker at the bottom, and you have that ball. That is terrible. And it, it goes up and down. Of course, it moves, rotates, whatnot. And then you have the pivot in the toe, right? Gotta love the pivot in the toe. So, okay, not bad deal, right? The figure looks good. I mean, I'm gonna put some pictures up as I'm going through, but I think that for me, it's not a bad character, not a bad character at all. And that'll do it for the articulation. Okay, for the pros and cons. For me, we'll start with the cons. No weapons. I know he didn't carry much in the comics that I didn't see. 2 pair of hands. Okay, yeah. Give me a weapon, or give me an extra pair of hands, or an extra head portrait. Extra head sculpt, right? That'll be cool. That's my cons. My pros are, I do like the coloring. Love the soft goods cape with the wiring. That's always a plus with figures. Okay, guy. Hang tight. I was trying to get you the nice pose, make it look cool with the wiring. Just trying to make you look real cool, and you're gonna just fall on me like that? Come on, man. I had you looking good. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can get them to stand up. Like I said, these are hard to stand. Look, it's just terrible. Okay, so you see it. All right, but let's go back to the pros. The cape itself, with the wiring and being that it's soft goods, is amazing. Love it. The coloring of the figure is great. The blue, how that metallic finish is on the chest with the S, and you do have an extra pair of hands, and that's it. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and give this figure a 3 out of 5 stars. Guys, let me know what your stars are. And you guessed it, you can get it at Walmart.com. Just check out Walmart.com. So what are you waiting for? Check them out. And this brings us to the end of our video. If you found the video informational, or you just simply enjoyed watching, please hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe button. And as always, this has been another toy review. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.